Sweeney from Genzy Talent Academy, and I'm joined today with Ryan Everall.
Hello.
Hello, Ryan. So Ryan's come on the show today to tell us about how he did not let setbacks stop him, making sure that he selected the right university and the right degree for what he wanted to do. And also, the reason why he did that was so that that would increase his chance of the best work moving forward in his career. So, Ryan, tell us your story.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, I was put into a theatre group at a very young age by my parents at the age of 4, and that's where I wanted to become a performer as such. And yeah, we did a lot of shows, got a lot of confidence. And then when it came to college time, I thought I'd do a performing arts course in Wrexham. So I decided to do that. I went there wanting to be an actor, and then my teacher kind of changed the path up for me, and it went down the singy, dancey, acty route, which is known as musical theatre. From there on in, I knew that I wanted to be on the stage singing, dancing and acting. And so I thought I was ready for the big wide world, big industry, to go out there at the age of 18 and get into drama school and do what I wanted to do to my dream. So yeah, I went out and did an audition for my 2 choices, which were GSA and Mountview.
Which I believe are very
both very high demanding drama schools. But yeah, Mountview's set in London and GSA's in Guildford. So, but they both have very similar training, and I just knew that they were right for me. So I applied there for the first year, and unfortunately got declined from both. But that was because I didn't have enough skills under my belt to kind of, develop as an actor.
And how did you feel? You were going for these, you're aiming high.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you did get that moment of rejection?
Well, I knew what I was going into. I knew what I was setting myself up for. It's a very, very hard industry to get into. They take 36 people per year and 3,000. Yeah, and it's out of about 3,000 people.
That is unbelievable.
So at the age of 18, without any really musical theatre experience, it was obviously a high goal. I was aiming very high.
But you're glad you did it.
Oh, of course, the experience was there, and I was like, you know what, it's my first year. I can't really complain. I've not been doing it for that long. So yeah, I got rejected then, but then the second year came. I got rejected from the degree from both again, but I got offered foundation from both.
Right.
So it was kind of like a step up on the ladder. And I did take the foundation course. I knew that that's what I needed to develop.
Doing that foundation course, did that then mean that would really increase your chance of getting into the degree that you wanted to do?
I'd definitely say so, because before I auditioned for the first year, I only had a few singing lessons and a few dance workshops kind of thing. But I knew that if I went on the foundation course, it's very similar to their first year of training.
Right.
So it's basically just embedding all these skills into you. We have singing lessons, dance lessons, and it's basically just a year of preparing you for auditions. And that helped me massively. So I'm very glad I did that. Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
And of course, I applied for the same drama schools, Mountview and GSA. I did that for 3 years because I was set on where I wanted to go, because I knew that they'd be right for me. Third year came along. Obviously, the school knew, they had an idea of who I was, and I auditioned for the third year, and they asked if I wanted a place at the school, and I was obviously very happy.
And what did you do to celebrate, Ryan?
Oh, what did I do? I don't know. I rang my mum. But she declined my call.
Was it a bit like that X Factor moment? When they're all in the final auditions, and then they phoned the mum. They phoned the mum, Johnny, to say, "Listen, I made you mum."
Well, yeah, it was pretty much like that. Mum didn't answer the phone, so I don't know. I think I rang my director from home. Actually, he was very happy with me. But yeah, obviously got very drunk that night. As you would,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Big celebration, really proud moment.
Yeah.
So I think what is great that you've demonstrated today, and this is really inspirational to others, is sometimes you've got to be patient. You've got to sometimes be a bit strategic. So when you really want something, you've got to be patient. You've got to be able to bounce back from rejection, which you did.
Yep.
And you learn from it. You know, I always say no means no, not now, not no, never.
Yeah.
So what happens is you're just not always ready at that moment in time, but it doesn't mean to say it's not no, never.
Exactly. And of course, looking back now, if I'd gone when I was 18, I'd be graduating now. And for me, that is just, to think of that, for me to be a graduate at this age, looking back, I was not ready. I wasn't ready for the first year or second year. I was ready the third year when I got in, and I'm so grateful that when they told me that I wasn't ready for it, I was kind of like, but I am.
Yes.
They're professionals. They know what they're talking about, and they were right, you know. And I was ready third year, and you know what, I'm going to second year now, and I can't wait for it. I'm ready to go and kill it.
And it was the right time for you, and you're going to get better grades because
Yep.
you've got that initial foundation skills.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just about being honest with yourself. You know, a lot of people sometimes they just give up.
Yep.
When somebody says no, this isn't for you, or you've not made it, it's like, well, that's it. I'm not going down that route. I'm not good enough. Well, you know what? It's just life, isn't it? You've got to bounce back from it. But the key thing that you did from that, Ryan, is you took the feedback.
Yeah.
And the feedback, you said, right, I've got feedback. I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
And you went out there and did it.
Well, I say don't give up too soon, and don't rush into it. So, you know, I'm saying don't give up, but don't kind of like rush into what you want to do. Everything will happen when it's your time. Absolutely. And it happened for me, and I'm very happy it happened when it happened, because you know, it's just, it's better than what it would have been. Yeah. Because as I say, I would have been graduating now, and I don't think I would have been ready at all. So I'm very happy with how it's worked out.
Excellent. Yeah. So when should I be buying my tickets to see you in a West End show, Ryan? That's what I want to know.
Oh, God knows, you know, with everything going on at the moment, we don't even know when theatres are reopened, do we?
They'll be back, I'm sure.
But I mean, yeah, hopefully. I mean, that's the plan, to get an agent at the end of third year and kind of go from there, really. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
And if you could star in a West End, because it's going to happen, right? We're going to visualise where you're going to be, right, in the future. What show would you want to be in?
I'd love to be in. It's one of two. I'd like to be in a Disney musical called Newsies as the role of Jack Kelly. I think that's just a brilliant acting role. Or Half a Sixpence.
Well, you did that.
I did that as in amateur dramatics, yeah. But I think to play that professionally, at the standard of dance that Charlie Stemp did at that, and like the singing and acting in it was just amazing. And I think to do that would be very, very high.
Right. Well, we've got it on record now, Ryan. Okay. So when we kind of say these things that usually do happen, it's called the law of attraction.
Fingers crossed.
It's going to happen. So we will be seeing you, no doubt, at the West End. So in summary, everyone, the key learning from our meeting, Ryan, today, and his living proof of this, is that be patient.
Yeah.
Go for it. Take the feedback that you get. Learn from it.
Definitely.
Bounce back. And when you're ready, and you know when you're ready, then go for it.
100%.
And sometimes you've got to be strategic. And one of the things that you've mentioned to me before is it is about choosing the right university for where you want to be and where you want to work, or what type of work you want to maybe see in the future. And you've made that right decision. So I wish you all the best, Ryan, and we will see you. Oh, we might even see you on the Graham Norton show. I mean, never mind my show. It's going to be the Graham Norton show. I mean, I'm just going to be canned, you know. But we'll see you in the future.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.